three comments from my voters concerning Section B of the proposed ordinance as it deals with the location of marijuana facilities. It's just Section B. The first comment is, in the first sentence of Section B of the proposed ordinance, I would suggest eliminating the phrase, "and addressed on the same street as." Just that phrase.
By virtue of state law, this cannot be permitted as a marijuana dispensary. And that was in 2021, as you know. In December of last year, when the board approved, or the city council approved the ordinance 11-334 to amend the city's ordinance, you copied that same two-pronged test, but you added a word to the second part of the test, which is addressed on the same street.
Dave, two things. One, could you comment on Rhonda's statement that this is not in an area that we were going to allow these?
Yeah, I'd make a quick comment on the legal aspects of this application, because I'm going to support Andy's motion, and at the end of the day, it's going to be because it's very hard for me to go against our planning director and our city attorney who are saying that this is the correct way to interpret these regulations. The rules are the rules. But I will say that it has raised an eyebrow to me about the nature of these rules and the way that this is implemented. You know, this map that was brought back in front of us, it does bring back my recollection of our discussion of where these were going to go, and I would be hard pressed to say that I would have expected one to end up here based on how we talked about it before. But as I said, I do think the way it's written is the way it's written. I think it's very hard for us to turn it down based on our own legal interpretations when our attorney and planning director are saying otherwise. So I'm going to support the motion.
I would suggest eliminating the phrase, "and addressed on the same street as." Just that phrase.
All those in favor, please raise your hand, and those opposed, like sign. And that passes on a 3-to-1 vote with Councilor Norton voting in opposition.